सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Page 106, Shloka 29. व्यञ्जको वा यथा लोकः व्यङ्ग्यस्याकारतामियात् सर्वार्थव्यञ्जकत्वाद्धीः अर्थाकारा प्रदृश्यते। We are seeing the topic of Jiva Srishta Dvaitam, the duality created by the individual. Jiva means individual, Srishtam means created, Dvaita means the duality, the experience, what we are experiencing is called duality. So Jiva Srishta Dvaitam is because of mind. For that Vidyaranya takes from Shankaracharya's Upadesha Sahasri a support. What Shankaracharya says, every object, if you want to know the outside object, first it has to form a vritti in your mind. Without forming a vritti, a thought of that object in the mind, you cannot know the object outside. Vishayakara vritti manasi jayate. Vishayakara tat vishaya. That object, whatever I see, I hear, I taste, I smell, I touch, every object, that vishaya, that akara, that form, vritti has to take that form. Vritti has to take that form. That is called tat vishaya akara vritti. Where vritti takes place? In the one mind, one's own mind. That vritti takes place. So, tattad vishayakara vritti is taking place in the mind. Therefore, every object, there are two, outside and inside. Outside and inside. Manomayaha Bahya Vishayaha. This ghata is Bahya ghataha, external pot. This flower is external flower. Before you are getting this knowledge of this flower and pot, your mind has to assume a flower thought, or your mind has to assume a pot thought, pot vritti or flower vritti. Which knowledge you want, that thought must be taken place in the mind first. Mrinmayaha ghataha, manomayaha ghataha. The bahya ghata is made out of clay. Manomaya ghata is made out of thoughts. For that he gave an example how the thought takes the form of that object. A copper, when you melt the copper, it becomes a liquid. The liquid copper you pour into a mold. Once you pour into that mold, whatever form it has, that mold, this liquid takes that form. So, your vritti, thought, is also like a liquid copper. It is a liquid. The mold is called that Vishaya. It is poured as it were. It is poured as it were, and the vritti takes the form of that object. Once that thought takes the form of that object, immediately you get the knowledge, flower knowledge, pot knowledge, like that. So that example we have completed. Suppose a person asks, copper is a solid, tangible, liquid. Thought is not tangible. It is not a murta dravyam. It is not a sthula vastu, thought. How a thought can take the form of that object? I can agree with that copper if it takes the form of the mold. Okay. But thought, how can your thought become the flower, pot? For that, this example, 29th shloka example, I have introduced in the last class, the light example, prakasha. Prakasha, the light is amurtam, very sukshmam, it is not sthulam, the prakasha, illumination. It takes the shape of that object. The light takes the shape of that object. That example he is presenting in this shloka, taken from Upadesha Sahasri only. Look into the shloka. Yatha alokaha vyanjakaha vyangyasya akaratam iyat. Just as yatha alokaha, the light, the bright light, prakashaha, vyanjakaha, the illumining light, vyanjakaha. Vyanjakaha means the illumining light. V plus anj dhatu, seventh conjugation, 7p. Vyanjakaha, anakti anktaha anjanti. V plus, it becomes vyanjakaha. Anakti, vyanakti, vyangtaha, vyanjanti means to illumine an artham. If you take it's a noun form, vyanjakaha, the illuminator, the illumining light, vyanjakaha, that light, what it does, vyangyasya akaratam. Vyangyasya means which object it is illumining. The light, which object it is illumining, vyangyasya akarata, its form, iyat, it assumes, it takes. If that object is rectangular, the light is also appear in rectangular form. As the object expands, the light also expands. As the object contracts, the light also contracts. As the object, so the light. Light doesn't have its own form. But light takes the form of the object. Which object? Not all objects. Which object it is illumining. Therefore, you don't see light everywhere. You see the light only when the particular object is illumined. Iyat means it assumes, it takes to. In gato dhatoho iyat vidhiling. Iyat, iyatam, iyuhu, iyaha, iyatam, iyata, iyam, iyava, iyama. Iyat, prathama purusha ekavachanam. It assumes that light. Now he comes to the Ashtanta. This is Drishtanta. Like that, that aloka, the light, our thought also, sarvartha vyanjakatvat. Dhihi means dhi vrittihi, thought, mano vrittihi. Sarvartha vyanjakatvat. Your thought illumines every object. Light illumines only form. See the difference here. Light illumines only forms. Light cannot illumine the sound. Light cannot illumine the taste. Light cannot illumine the color. Light cannot illumine the smell. Light cannot illumine the other objects. Shabda sparsha, rasa gandha cannot be illumined by the light. Only one, rupa only can be illumined by the light. Therefore, the uniqueness of the mind is the thought takes the form of that sound. Shabdakara vritti. That thought takes their taste. Rasagullakara vritti. Suppose laddu, Tirupati laddu vritti. So, that it rasakara vritti, gandhakara vritti. Then only you get the knowledge of that gandha, that smell. Similarly, sparshakara vritti. All this happens within a fraction of moment. We are explaining this much. It happens within seconds. So, sparshakara vritti, rasakara vritti, rupakara vritti, gandhakara vritti, all vritti is happening in the mind. That's why sarva artha vyanjakatvat. Alokaha sarva artha vyanjakaha na bhavati. Rupa vyanjakaha eva alokaha. What is the uniqueness of the mind? Sarva artha vyanjakaha. So your mind illumines the sound. Sound akara vritti comes. If you smell, this is jasmine. This is jasmine. That vritti comes here. What vritti? Jasmine gandha akara vritti. That is why you are able to differentiate the smell. Rose gandha akara vritti is different from the jasmine gandha akara vritti. I hope so. Your nose is functioning properly. There is a difference. You can see. Similarly, taste also. Sweet vritti. Manasi it comes, bitterness, vritti different. So, tattadakara vritti. As many forms, so many vrittis. As many objects, so many vrittis. Then you get the knowledge of that vritti. Therefore, sarva artha vyanjakatvat dhihi arthakara pradrishyate. It takes the artha akara. Artha means what? That object. Akara means form. It takes the form of that object. If it is rasakara vritti, what it has to take? It has to take that Maisurpa. Okay. Maisurpa you take. Maisurpa akara vritti it takes. Rasa. It should not take the neem tree. Not that taste. And the Maisurpa taste vritti only is generated here. So, two Maisurpaks now. Bahya Maisurpa and Antara Maisurpa. So, every object two. Bahyam and Antara. Bahya Vishayam and Antara Vishayam. Bahya Vishaya Jnana Purvam Antara Vishaya Vritti Jayate. Bahya Vishaya Jnanat Purvam eva Antara Vishaya Vrittihi Avasyakam Anantarameva Bahya Vishaya Jnanam Bhavati. Sanskritam puriyadillo. Simple. Before I am getting the knowledge of every object, either Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasagandha, before that itself, I have to get Antara Vritti. That object knowledge I have to get. Vritti comes, then Jnanam comes, then this is so and so object. Arthakara pradrishyate. That is seen. That is experienced. It is perceived. Pradrishyate means it is seen, it is perceived, it is experienced. So this is from Upadesha Sahasra. Now this is over. Now Vidyaranya taking from Sureshwaracharya's Manasollasa. For Dakshina Murti Stotram, Sureshwaracharya wrote Manasollasa That Manasollasa, from there he Vidyaranya quotes next shloka. We will read. Maturmanabhinishpattihi Nishpannam meyameti tat Meyabhisangatam taccha Meyabhatvam prapadyate. Sureshwaracharya's shloka form, Vartikam, is very beautiful. The shloka itself shows the way he writes the shlokas. Vartikam is that, I told you in the last class, what is the definition of Bhashyam. Vartikam also must have these features, lakshanams. For that also there is a shloka, Uktam Anuktam Duruktanam. What do you mean by Vartikam? Vartikam means a commentary in verse form. A commentary in verse form upon main commentary. So that Vartikam is like this. Uktam, it is said. Vartikam is that comments upon what is said in the main commentary. Uktam. Anuktam, what is not said in the main commentary also will be mentioned in this Vartikam. Anuktam. Uktam, what is said in commentary, they write. Anuktam, what they have not mentioned in the commentary also, they write. Anuktam. Not only that, Duruktanam. Suppose in commentary, if they have not written properly, that Duruktanam also they quote. It should not be written like this. Duruktanam. Chinta yatra pravartate. This type of thinking, where it is prevailing, yatra pravartate, uktam anuktam duruktanam chinta yatra pravartate, tam grandham vartikam prahuhu. That grandha is called Vartikam. Who says, Vartikagnaha manishinaha. Vartikagnaha, the knowers of Vartikam, wise people, manishinaha, ahuhu. Uktam anuktam duruktanam chintayatra pravartate tam grandham vartikam ahuhu prahuhu vartikagna manishinaha. So that Vartika is this shloka, what Vidyaranya quotes here, Sureshwaracharya's Vartikam. What is that? Look into the shloka now. Matur mana meya. Matu means matuhu. Here pramata ityarthaha. Pramatuhu. Pramata. Mana means pramana. Mana means pramana. Meya is their second half. Meya means prameya. Triputi. Pramata, pramanam, prameyam. Triputi. What do you mean by pramata, pramanam, prameyam? Ellame prama, pra is coming in. Very important. You, the knower, is pramata. Pramata is equal to Chidabhasa Sahit Antahkaranam Jivaha. Pramata means Chidabhasa Antahkarana Sahit Jivaha or Antahkaranam, the person, the knower of every object. Pramanam means Chidabhasa Sahita Antahkarana Vrittihi. Pramanam means Chidabhasa Sahita Antahkarana Vrittihi. Vritti is a thought. Thought is known as Pramanam. Pramanam means a means of knowledge. Pramanam means a means of knowledge. Now I see this flower, my eyes are Pramanam. My eyes serve as a Pramanam means to know the flower. My Srotra Indriyam, ears are pramanam to hear the sound. My tongue is a pramanam or a means to know the taste. My nose is a pramanam to know the smell. My skin is a pramanam, is a means to know the touch. So they are all called Indriya Pramanani. Sense organs are called Pramanam. This Pramanam here Vidyaranya presents Chidabhasa Sahita Antahkarana Vrittihi. Antahkarana means mind, inner. Antaha Karana means instrument. The instrument which is inside. What is that? Vrittihi, thought. The thought inside the mind, it arises. That thought in the mind by itself is inert, jadam. How a thought can become a pramanam? Inert thought, that which arises in the mind, how it can be a pramanam? Chidabhasa sahitam. Once it takes the reflected consciousness, it can serve as a pramanam. Your vritti has to pervade the object. Once you see the flower, you recognize this is rose flower. So, within seconds, you have got the thought, rose flower thought has taken place, that vritti beam of light has pervaded the flower. You say immediately, rose flower. How do you know? Your eyes served as a pramanam. Your thought pervades the flower. Once your thought pervades the flower, the beam of light has to come here. The beam of thought, just as you put the torchlight, and the beam of light goes and pervades the object. The torchlight, light has to come out and pervade the object, then that object is illumined. Now the flower is illumined to you, known to you. How a thought from your mind has come and pervaded the flower. How the thought has come? Because of Chaitanyam, consciousness. The beam of light is called Chidabhasa Sahita Antahkarana Vritti has come and pervaded the flower. Immediately you say rose flower. Pushpa Jnanam has come. Pushpa Jnanam to come, Pushpakara Vritti has to take place first. So Pushpakara Vritti has come. So Pushpakara Vritti is called Pramanam. What Jnanam? Pushpam Jnanam. Pushpam is Prameyam. I am the knower, Pramata, through Pushpa Vritti Pramanena Pushpa Prameyam Janati. This is Prameyam. Pushpam is Prameyam. Prameyam means what? Object. Ramayaha iyam Prameyam. The object of knowledge. Prameyam. Pramanam. Vritti. Connection. Pramataku Prameyathukku enna connection middle. அங்கே என்ன கொஞ்சம் ரேஸாவது தெரியும் கண்ணுக்கு. இங்கே விருத்தி you cannot see with your eyes. Vritti you cannot see with your eyes. What is the proof vritti is there or not? You are getting jnanam, no? Flower knowledge you are getting means what? The invisible vritti has pervaded. How? Chidabhasa Sahita Antahkarana Vritti is the pramanam. Prameya Jnanam Janayate. For whom? For Pramata. For me. That is why all of you got the flower knowledge. How you got? Pramata you are. You are the knower of flower. Because you have used the Antahkarana Vritti. Your Antahkarana Vritti thought has come all the way. How much distance is there you see? It has come here. Immediately you got the what? Prameya Jnanam. What Prameyam is here? Pushpa Prameyam. Pushpam, the flower is the object, Prameyam. All of you have got. Now where is Pramata, Pramanam, Prameyam? Here only. Don't see up and down. You are the Pramata. Your Chidabhasa Sahita Antahkaranam is Pramanam. And you are looking at the flower, Prameyam. Not only flower, any object, whatever you want. Shabdakara vritti, rasakara, pushpa, rupakara, gandhakara, whatever. Rasakara, sparshakara, any jnanam for that matter. Matu, mana, abhinishpatti. Matu means pramata, pramanam, kim abhinishpattihi. Abhinishpattihi nishpannam meyam eti tat. Meyam eti tat. That pramanam, that vritti, it assumes the form of meyam, prameyam, eti. Abhinishpattihi means emerges out. First line, the word is abhinishpattihi. Pramata is like a torchlight. Keep like that, okay. Form, pramata is like the torchlight. Form, the antakarana vritti, a beam of light. Shrotru vritti, rupa vritti, rasa vritti, gandha vritti, sparsha vritti, all vrittis, okay. Vritti is called pramanam. Vritti, contact with prameyam. Meyam eti tat. Eti means jnana vishaya akaram eti. The jnana vishaya means what? Whatever object is in front, whatever you want to know, that meyam eti. Abhinishpannam, that which has come out. Nishpannam means pramanam. Nishpannam, the antakarana vritti emerges out, attain the meyam. Eti means attain. Eti itaha yanti. Attain, assume. Tat means that vishayakara, vikara utpatti. That vishaya utpatti takes. Vritti takes the form of that object. Second line, meya abhisangatam. Meya abhisangatam means prameya abhisangatam. Abhisangatam means sambandha, association, contact. Meya sangatam, tat, contact. What it does? Tat meya abhatvam prapadyate. Abhatvam means similar to the object, shape. Abhatvam means similar to the object shape. Meya abhatvam, meya bhatvam, meya bhatvam. The shape of the object. Meya bhatvam means the shape of the object taken by the pramanam. Meya abhisangatam, tat meya bhatvam prapadyate. Tat means what? Tat pramanam. That pramanam, that vritti takes the form of that object. Meya bhatvam, the form of the vritti or thought. That thought object is jivadvaitam. What for this whole struggle is meant for, This is called jivadvaitam. Engi irke jivadvaitam, object is outside, that person asking, poor pakshi arguing. Object is outside, where is inside object? Hey, outside object you should know only when the object is inside. Antara vishaya jnanam vina bahya vishaya jnanam na bhavati. Without internal object, first thought, it has to go and give. This is a pot. Who will establish otherwise? How can you establish this is a pot? Idella theriyuma namakku? Vidyaranyar sonnada puriyum namakku. For every person, this is called a technical, the theory of perception. It is a principle. This is called epistemological principle. How you know an object? How you get the pot knowledge? Tell me now. This is pot. How do you know? This is donkey, I say. How do you know? You have to explain all this. Pramata, pramayam, pramanam, connection, contact, abhatvam, sangatam, ella solli, beam of light, Antakarana vritti sahita chaitanyam pervades the object, then vritti is taking the form of that prameyam. Pramanam takes that form and gives the knowledge. Illa sollanum. Appo you are PhD student. Okay. Meya abhisangatam means attached to the object, pervaded the object, contact to the object. Tat meya abhatvam prapadyate. Tat vritti. Antakarana vritti takes the form, apadyate, prapadyate means assumes, takes that form of the object. Then you get the knowledge of that object. Every knowledge is like this. Every knowledge is like this. Therefore, now how many are there? Bahya Vishaya, Ishvara Srishtam. Antara Vishaya, Jiva Srishtam. How Jiva Srishtam? Antakarana vritti dvara. After Srishti, my Srishti, what I do? Priya, Apriya, Upeksha. I like it. Some people say same object. Some film or serial, something they say is very nice. Priya for some people. For some people, it is Apriya. Now Telangana, Seema Andhra. You see, for some people it is Priyam. For some people it is Apriyam. Some people are neutral. Upeksha. Division is same. Telangana, Seemandhra, division is same. For some people it generates Priya. I like it. And they are struggling from years. I think before my birth. From before my birth onwards that struggle is going on, it seems. More than 60 years. So, now some people don't like it all. Now they are doing a lot of agitation. Apriya. Some people are okay. Vanda Varatanu okay. Upeksha. So, Telangana, the place is created by Bhagavan. Now, the division is liked by some people, not liked by some people. Some people are neutral. This is called Jiva Srishti. This is called Jiva Srishti. If you won't give, I do Bandh. If you give also, I do Bandh. Ennappa? Adidappa Jiva Srishti, individual creation. Bahyam irukku, antaram irukku illaya? Irukku. Antaram da Jiva Srishta Dvaitam. I like it, I don't like it, I have the attachment towards this, I have aversion towards this. All are created by individual. Therefore, now he is going to conclude the topic of that Jiva Srishta Dvaitam. Next shloka 31. Satyevam Vishayau Dvaustaham Ghatau Mrunmaya Dhimayau Mrunmayo maname yasyad Sakshi bhasyastu dhimayah. Very interesting. He concludes now the conclusion of the 28, 29, 30. We want to arrive at what finally? Why I am talking all this now? He says, Evam Sati. Evam Sati. This being the theory of perception, Dvau Vishayau Sthaha. There are two objects. Dvau means two. Vishayau means objects. Sthaha are there. There are two objects. What are those two objects we have established? What is the consolidation here? Ghatau. Two parts. Part example he is taking. Dvau Ghatau Sthaha. Two parts are there. Now how many parts are here? You say what? One. According to Vidyaranya, two. This part is Ishvara Srishti. Is there outside. Now, some of you say, this is small pot. Some of you say, it is very big pot. Some of you feel inside. Some of you feel very cute pot. Some of us, okay, dirty Swamini using lot, so many years. That is what Jiva Srishta Dvaita. Put two pots are there or not? External pot, Ishvara Srishta Dvaitam is there, and as many people here, so many internal pots. External pot is one. How many internal pots? As many students are here, so many internal pots. Now, one student looking at the pot in different way. Priya, Apriya, Upeksha. Clear? Appo rendu pot irukka illaya? Dvaustaha, ghatau dvaustaha. Now he says, Mrinmayaha ghataha, Manomayaha ghataha. We give name to that pots, two pots, we give the name. External pot created by Ishvara is called Mrinmaya ghataha, made by clay. Made out of clay pot. This is clay pot. What is Upadana Karanam for Bhahya ghataha? Clay is the Upadana Karanam, material cause. For Bhahya ghataha, external pot, material cause is clay. Whereas internal ghataha, antara ghataha, manomaya ghataha, material is not clay. Material is your vritti. Vritti, ghatakara vritti, manomaya ghataha, mayaha anartham, material cause. Mayaha indicates material cause. If I show a golden chain, what do you say? Swarna mayaha. The wood desk, if you see, daru mayaha. Like that, this is what mrin mayaha. Mayaha means maya indicates the material cause. Upadana karanam. Now two pots are there. External pot clay is the upadana karanam. But second pot is there inside, you are telling manomaya ghataha. It also must have upadana karanam. Upadana karanam means material cause. Second part material cause illana part irkadu. So what is the material cause for your internal part? Antara ghataha is vritti. Your vritti is the material cause. Upadana karanam for antara ghataha, manomaya ghataha. Puriyardan nenikire. Okay, antara ghataha. So therefore, he says, Evam sati vishayau dvaus ghatausthaha mrunmayaha dhimayaha. Mrunmayaha means made out of a clay, that is mrunmayaha. Mrit plus mayaha, mrunmayaha. Dhimayaha. Dhimayaha means vrittimayaha. Manomayaha. Thought mayaha. Now which one is first? Bahya ghataha first, or mrinmayaha is first, or manomayaha is first? Na? You cannot give answer. To get jnanam, pot knowledge, both are required. Without manomaya ghataha, mrinmaya ghataha, you cannot know. Without mrinmaya ghataha, manomaya ghataha, jnaname varad. Without manomaya ghataha, vritti jnanam, ghataha jnaname varad. Rendume interdependent. Rendu part irka illaya. Are you confirmed? Vidyaranya want to finalize. Do you agree there is a Jiva Srishti or not now? After getting that thought of that object, then you start raga, dvesha towards that object. First Srishti, adikapro samsara. Samsara means pair of opposites will come. I like it, I don't like this. That's why wife, the woman is created, Yoshita, created by God, one woman. But different people in the family look at her, she is very nice, so beautiful. Husband says she is very nice. Mamiyar says so differently. So that means what? Your samsara is because of Jiva Srishti. Ishvara Srishtilo there is no problem. Evam sati, this is being the perception of the individual. Daustaha ghatau mrinmayaha dhimayaha. Now, next line he says, mrinmayaha ghataha mrinmayaha manameyaha. Very important, a very genius answer. No? Mrinmayaha manameyaha. That outside part which is made out of clay, mrinmayaha manameyaha, pramanathinal ante vritti moolama ariyapadrathu. We are knowing through the thought. Sense organs are the pramanam for bahya ghata jnanam. Mrinmayaha manameyaha, pramana. Meyaha means known as prameyam to the sense organs. Mrinmayaha pramana meyaha. இப்போ அந்த மாதிரி நான் ஷார்ட் கொஸ்டின் கொடுத்தா ஆன்சர் கொடுக்கணும். மிருண்மயா மானமேயா. ரைட் ஏ ஷார்ட் நோட். டக்கு டக்குன்னு எழுதணும். மிருண்மயா, த பாட் which is made out of clay. Manameya is known through the pramanam, sense organs. Meyaha, it is an object of my sense organs. So, who is knowing the clay pot? Sense organs are knowing the clay pot. How sense organs come to know? Because of the vritti. Pramanam is not only sense organs here. Antakarana vritti here. Pramanam means what? Chidabhasa sahita antakarana vritti pramanam meyaha prameyaha. That part is of that object which is known through the Chidabhasa antakarana vritti dwara. Known part is called bahya ghataha. Now, antara ghataha, who knows? Sakshi bhasyaha. Sakshi bhasya. Look into the shloka. Mrinmayaha manameyaha syat pramana bhasyaha. Manameyaha means pramana bhasyaha. Meyaha means objectifiable. Bhasyaha, illumined. Pot, external pot is illumined to your thought. Mana bhasya, pramana bhasyaha syat. Dhimayaha ghataha tu syat sakshimayaha tu is there. And the tukara, tu is and the mrinmayaha ghata vyavrityartham. Mrinmaya ghataha known through only this antakarana vritti. But whereas not like mrinmaya ghataha, but this dhi vritti is not known through antakarana vritti. Dhimayaha na vrittimayaha ghataha, manomayaha ghataha or antara ghataha. Ghataha na pot. Antaramaya na manomaya vritti ghataha known to not antakarana vritti, known to Sakshi Chaitanyam. I, the Sakshi witnesser, am the knower of that internal part. That's why your raga dvesha you only know. Your husband cannot know. Your mother-in-law cannot know. Your raga dveshas, your likes and dislikes, you alone can know. You are the witnesser. Innonu sollatuma? Suppose somebody does anything, உனக்கு மனசாட்சி இல்லை, உனக்கு மனசாட்சி இல்லைன்னு கேட்குறோம் தெரியுமா? மனசாட்சின்னு உள்ள பார்ப்பவன் இருக்கானா இல்லையா? இது தப்பு பண்ணுறான் போது இது உனக்கு தப்புன்னு தெரியல என்ன அர்த்தம்? கண்ணுக்கு இந்த காதுகள்லாம் தெரியாது, வெளியில் விஷயந்தான் தெரியும். அதுக்கு உள்ள இருக்கிற இமோஷன்ஸ், ராக துவேஷா காம குரோதா பிரேமா கருணா, you have prema, karuna, who knows? You alone can know. That's why husband's love wife cannot understand, wife's love husband cannot understand. Yenna prema is antaraha. You don't know how much love I have. They say no. People say you don't know how much I love you. Na. Why you don't know? It is Manomaya. Our prema, karuna, all emotions are Manomaya. What is that material cause is only your antara vritti. That's why only you only knows better than anybody your own heart. And Hridayam yargu puriyadanna unakku puriyadilliyo sakshi bhasyaha antara prapancha. That is called, he says here, sakshi bhasyastu dhimayaha. Dhimayaha ghataha you have to supply. Mrinmayaha ghataha, there also supply ghataha. Mrinmayaha ghataha pramanameyaha syat. Whereas dhimayaha ghataha tu sakshi bhasyaha. It is illumined by sakshi. What ghata now? This ghata is very nice. No, it is very nice, I only know, but not you. You cannot know. Mrinmayaha ghataha, all of us are uniformly knowing. Whereas antara manomaya ghataha, silent. That is why in family 10 members are there. Each person cannot understand each other. Why, internal personality no one can understand. Only sakshi bhasyaha. That's why if you don't understand other person, don't worry. They are all matter made outside, but your internal perception towards the people, towards your son or daughter or husband, anything is your internal personal world. Nobody knows. Thank God. They do not know. Okay, now we understand Sakshi Bhasya. Therefore, Jiva Srishtadvaitam is Sakshi Bhasyam. Ishvara Srishtadvaitam is Antakarana Pramana Vritti Bhasyam. So what? Okay, there are two parts. Bahya Ghata is there, Antara Ghata is there. Bahya Pushpam is there, Antara Pushpam is there. So what? Now, samsara is in Bahya Vishaya or Antara Vishaya. This samsara problem, dukkha, sorrow, insecurity, unhappiness, lack of peace, worry, all these because of Ishvara Srishtadvaitam or Jiva Srishtadvaitam. This is our thesis now. Okay, now let us read the next shloka. Very important. With this, that Jiva Srishtadvaitam topic is over. Jiva Srishtadvaitam from 14th shloka to 31st shloka, Jiva Srishtadvaitam is over. Now you know what is Jiva Srishtadvaitam? Clear? Then only the rest of the chapter you can understand. Jiva Srishtadvaitam is my Antara Srishtam, Manomaya Srishtam. He says now 32. Anvaya Vyatirekaabhyam Dhimayo Jiva Bandhakrit Satyasmin Sukha Dukkhe Staham Tasmin Asati Nadvayam. Now he is giving Anvaya Vyatireka method. Anvaya means co-presence. Vyatireka means co-absence. Anvaya Vyatireka means Yat Sattve Yat Sattvam is called co-presence. Yedi irunda yedi irukumo. Adi co-presence. Yedi abhave yedi abhavaha. Yedi illamal yedi illenna yedi illeyo. Adi abhavaha. Vyatireka. So, Anvaya Vyatireka dvara, now you understand Jiva Srishtadvaitam alone is samsara karanam or dukkha karanam. So, for your sorrow, who is the cause? Not your mother-in-law or brother-in-law or sister-in-law or any neighbor. Your own mind is the cause. Anvaya Vyatirikabhyam. Look into the sloka. Anvaya Vyatirikabhyam Dhimayaha Jiva Bandhakrit. Dhimayaha means Manomayaha. As long as your inner world is there, your own likes and dislikes, your mind creates a world. Your Antakarana Vritti create your own world. My house should be like this, my husband should be like this, my sons should be like this, my daughter-in-law should be like this alone. Idella Dhimayaha, Manomayaha. That alone is Jiva Bandhakrit. That alone is the cause for bondage of Jiva, the individual. That alone is the cause for Jiva's bondage. This is called Pratigna Sloka. Pratigna Pandrar. Idida Karanam. I'll establish. Having done the Pratigna, I am going to prove this. Your own internal world is the cause for your sorrow. That's why Pujya Dayananda Swamiji says, problem is you, solution is you. Problem is not outside. For your fear, for your insecurity, problem is not outside people or situations, but your mind. How you look at it. Problem is you, therefore solution where you have to search, not outside. Study Vedanta, solution comes. You start correcting yourself. Anvaya Vyatirikabhyam, through Anvaya Vyatirika, Dhimayaha, Manomayaha, Vrittimayaha, Eva and Manomaya Prapanchaha. Internal world, internal thoughts, Mano Dhimayaha, Jiva Bandhakrit. That alone is the cause for bondage. How do you know? Asmin sati sukha dukkhe staha. Asmin sati. When that jiva srishti is there, your mental internal projection is there. We don't say projection, but your internal thought. This is nice. Priya, apriya, upeksha, different types of. We ourselves, same object. Sometimes we like, sometimes we like, don't like. First husband says honey, honey, honey. Later money, money, money. First priyaha. Then apriyaha. Wife is apriya, money is more priyam. Chuma joke ka chol rahe. Okay, don't mistake me. Apriyam. Then upeksha. Later seni, seni and chollu. Unnu panam vadilla mamanar ninde enna pandrathu upeksha. Po. Stop asking anna. Enna idu panna? That same person's liking is changing towards other person. Why? Because sukha dukkhe sthaha, because of asmin sati, asmin sati na dhimayaha sati. When your internal jiva srishti is there in the form of likes and dislikes, I like this person, I don't like this person, I love this person, I don't love this person, I hate this person. This jiva srishti is there. In a ratio difference maybe. I am telling only one or two. Okay, you can extend so many examples. Asmin sati, satyasmin is there. Satyasmin means what? Sati means when it is present. Sati saptami. When it is present. What it is? Asmin. Asmin means jiva. Jiva or dhimayat dvaitam. Dhimayaha he said in the first sloka. That dhimayaha means manomayaha dvaitam. When it is present, sukha dukkhe staha. This is so pleasant, pleasing, pleasant, sukham. Pain, this is not pleasant, it's unpleasant. We are facing that. Our own mind. Okay. Asmin sati. When there is dvaitam present in waking state or dream state. When we are experiencing sukha dukkha. When we are in waking state. If you understand class very well, it is sukham. Suppose you come with a வீட்டில் ப்ராப்ளம், சர்வெண்ட் வரல, மாமியார் ஷவுட்டிங், இப்போ எனக்கு உனக்கு எதுக்கு பஞ்சதசி கிளாஸ்? She shouted at you. Suppose you have come here. What will happen? Class is not giving pleasure, but it gives a pain. Subject is same, but it is not giving pleasure because my mamiyar is hammering in my mind. Suppose because of any inconvenience I face before coming to the class, it is not pleasant for me. I cannot follow. After coming here, suddenly suppose headache comes. It is pleasant or painful? Painful. Class is same. Class is same, but my antara manomayaha panchadasi class out na dukkham janayati. If I understand, sukham janayati. If I don't understand, dukkham janayati. If I understand half, why I am not able to understand? Why I am not able to understand it totally? Why I am not able? Who knows? You only knows. So dukkham janayati. Sukham dukkhe asmin sati. Asmin sati na dhimayaha jivadvaitam sati sukha dukkham staha. So what? Tasmin na asati na dvayam. Tasmin na asati. When this jiva srishta dvaitam dhimayaha nasti, that internal your own jiva srishta dvaitam nasti, suppose dvayam api nasti, sukham nasti, dukkham nasti. When? In sleep. In sleep, dvayam api nasti. Night la panchadasi class enna varum? So deep sleep la. It cannot give sukham or dukkham. Your neighbor problems are problems as long as you are wake up. Or in dream also. Dream also we face sukha dukkha. In waking state lo sukha dukkha are pramana janyam. Pramana janyam means what? Antara vritti janyam. Okay, jiva srishta dvaitam in waking state la. I like it, I don't like it. This is internal pramana janyam. In dream, bahya vishaya is not there. Vasana janyam. In dream, your sukha and dukkha are vasana janyam. Your already stored thoughts, they come to surface. They are pramanam. That time they serve as a means. For what? To suffer again in the dream. இங்கே சஃபர் பண்ணது போல் ட்ரீமில் போய் கூட எல்லாம் கெட்ட கனவு வருது சுவாமினி. எல்லாம் பேட் ட்ரீம்ஸ் ஐ ஆம் கெட்டிங். Why? Because your bad vasanas project there comes to surface. Therefore, waking state and dream state, we are experiencing sukha and dukkha. In deep sleep state, na asati, when this manomaya jagat is not there, which is not created by your mind, is not there, you have no sukha and dukkha. Where that place? In night, deep sleep, not in the class. If you sleep in the class also, you get your freedom from sukha, dukkha. Panchadasi puriyale and you purisani, no problem, no problem. Purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.